Okay, so on the PFL test, the Personal Financial Literacy Test, number 4 says listed below are items in the Carter family budget. We talked a lot about that. They don't have values, but they do have the items, and it says which items listed above are variable expenses. Variable means things that change. So from month to month, what changes? Your housing cost? No, that stays the same. So that's called a fixed expense. Food? Yeah, that's going to depend on what you're going to buy and maybe how often you make dinner, how often you go out to eat. Clothing, entertainment, same thing, variable expense. Transportation, which means your car payment, and insurance. Okay, those are things that don't change. That's called a fixed expense. Your gasoline, however, depends on how much you're driving. That is variable. Automatic payroll deduction for college savings. Well, anytime you see something that's automatically deducted, typically that's going to be the same amount that's pulled out from your paycheck every month, so that's fixed. Utilities, like water and electricity, all depend on how much you're using. Sometimes you might bathe every week, sometimes you might not, so the water might change, and same thing with electricity. If you're home a lot, or if it's hot outside and you use the air conditioner often, that means your electricity bill will go up, so that's a variable expense. Automatic payroll deduction for savings for emergency. Again, typically a fixed expense because it's automatically taken away. And then child care. Child care typically is one of those things that doesn't change. Now let's look at my choices. We want to know the ones that will change. Food will change. Transportation, no. Because that's my car payment and insurance, and that's going to stay the same, so that's not going to work out. Housing cost, saying that that's something that will change? No, that does not change. Your housing cost or your house payment for every month is going to stay the same. Food, that will change. Clothing and entertainment, we said would change. Gasoline would change, and utilities. I'm pretty sure this is my answer, but let's look. Housing cost, oh, nope. Housing cost does not change. Okay, so my answer has to be C. Food, clothing, entertainment, gasoline, and utilities are all variable or changing expenses.